Welcome to the first week of our Eat at Home challenge. We are really excited to see how this works out, and I have a list of recipes and ideas of things we're going to do for breakfast, lunch, snacks, and dinners. That way it'll kind of make our weeks go by a little easier because we already have a plan in place. So one thing I want to start with is that all of our meats that we'll be eating are from our farm, our homestead. The pork, beef, and chickens are all ones that we have raised. When it comes to seafood, which we will have a few times during the month, that is something that we bought from a organic food stand that we had in our town. So everything else meat wise we have raised except for the seafood that we'll have during the month. So I can't wait for you to join us. We've got a lot of good recipes. Some of them are even new ones that I have just been pinning to Pinterest here and there, and I finally decided it would be a great time to try them. But all of our recipes, well, I won't say all of our recipes are going to be simple because I want this to be something that people can enjoy on the go. No matter how busy your schedule is, I still want you to be able to enjoy eating at home and not feeling like you have to eat out all the time. So I can't wait for you to join us on this adventure.
Alright, so here is our breakfast. It will be kind of on the go style in the car since we're headed to therapy. But we always, everyone has a water bottle. So we all fill them up when we leave, take them with us, and then we have them for the day. So breakfast today is, everybody has an apple. I already ate mine. So let me start with mine. So I have some bacon, these little egg cups, and some sweet potato. So the egg cups are super easy. All I did was take 12 eggs and beat them together. And then I sauteed some spinach and onion. Took that and then just dumped it in with the 12 eggs that I had beat. I added some smoked paprika to it. And then put them in little silicone muffin pans and cooked them until they weren't jiggly. When they came out, I sprinkled a little cheese on top. And now we have these little egg muffin cups that are simple. And we can take them with us on the go. Bacon I just cooked this morning. Sweet potatoes are some that I cooked on a sheet pan on Sunday, so they'd be ready for us to have this week. So the kids have bacon, slices of apple, and then toast. When I don't make my own bread, we buy the Dave's Killer Bread, and here it is here. It is organic, and this is the Good Seed variety. They have different ones like Power Seed and all. So they will take this. You can see I've already got it packaged in their glass dishes. They'll have this in the car on the way to therapy, and then they've got their water bottles, and then we have our lunch that we already have packed. So it's a really simple breakfast, but it's also very, it's healthy for them, and we'll get them through until it's time for snack time on the way. Okay, so this is lunch and snack, and this is how I'm transporting it. So we have, this is a thing of potato soup I made yesterday, so everybody will have soup. We have an orange to go with it, and then their snack is 3 little peanut butter cookies that I made yesterday. And you can see Caroline's got her feed over here where I made her feed. And we've got some apple juice that is her snack. So this is mine, and then 3 kids and Caroline's. So this is how we're transporting lunch for our Eat at Home challenge while we're at therapy this week. Well, we're at therapy today. I showed you the video this morning of what our breakfast looked like, and it was really simple. A lot of the things that we're going to be doing over the next few weeks of this eating at home, it is really simple ingredients. So for example, today for lunch we're having the potato soup that I made yesterday, and I'll tell you that recipe, it's super simple. What I did was actually the night before we had cooked a whole chicken, and so I made broth from the bones, added some garlic and onions, and I just made broth overnight. So we had a whole chicken during the day. I picked the chicken and put the chicken in the fridge, and then took and made bone broth with just all the bones, the skin, everything, added in some onions and garlic, cooked it for 12 hours, in water obviously, cooked it for 12 hours and made a good bone broth, and that was the base of my potato soup for yesterday. So for my potato soup, it was just 8 cups of bone broth, and then I used 5 pounds of potatoes, always organic. Everything that we use is organic. If it's not organic, I don't buy it, or I go to another store that might have it. So when I talk about ingredients, just all of them in our house are organic. So I did 5 pounds of potatoes, 1 onion, and some garlic, cloves of garlic, and I cooked all of that. I just put in the slow cooker because I was trying to do a bunch of other stuff around the house yesterday, like laundry and stuff. So I put it in the slow cooker and let it cook on, I put it on high for like 4 or 5 hours, and the potatoes and all were done. So after the potatoes and the onions and garlic had cooked in the slow cooker for about 5 hours, I actually just threw it all. If you have an immersion blender, you could use that, but we don't have one. So I just used our blender that I used to make Caroline's feeds with. I threw everything in the blender, combined it all, and then I grated up some cheese and mixed in with it and poured in some of our milk. I don't have a measurement for you just because I just dumped in what looked good for us. So I put in some milk, I put in some cheese, I did put some smoked paprika and a little bit of salt and pepper, and that was it. Mixed it all up, and that's going to be our soup that we brought with us today for lunch. And then with our lunch for today, we paired an orange, and we always take our water with us when we go somewhere. So we have our stainless steel containers of water. So the kids drink water with their breakfast in the car this morning, and they still have some water left over for lunch today. And then we did make those peanut butter cookies that I had and I showed in the video this morning. That was their snack, which they just ate a little while ago while we were here at therapy with the big kids. So tonight for dinner we are having salads, and it's called a cheeseburger casserole. I've actually never made it before, but I will give you the recipe tomorrow because we will actually have the leftovers for lunch tomorrow. So that's pretty much what I'm doing. Everything, if I'm making dinner, I'm making dinner large enough so we have leftovers for lunch the next day, and our breakfast will be kept pretty simple. So every day I'll try to give you a rundown of this was breakfast, snacks, lunch, and dinner, and I really hope it's something that you all can follow along with, and I hope you all will give me some ideas too, because
it's not just, you know, about me saying, hey, this is what we're doing. I'd love to hear from you all. What are some quick lunch ideas you have, or breakfast ideas, dinner ideas? And that way everyone gets a lot out of this little series that we're doing. So we'll check back with you all. I'll try to, yes, the recipe. I'll do the recipe tomorrow for the cheeseburger casserole we're having tonight. And what I'm trying to do during the day too is try to take some video here and there of, you can see us while we're out and about eating the meals that we prepared. That way you can see how easy it is to take everything on the go while you still eat at home without eating out. So thanks for joining us. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Share our videos. We'd love to have more subscribers following our YouTube channel. And you can also check us out on Facebook, and we're on Instagram as well at Cram Farms. Talk to y'all later.